That was the intro for the song I'm going to look at. And here's the very ending phrase. Almost got through it. It's a great old song. I've loved it ever since it came out when I was a little kid. Called More Today Than Yesterday. It was originally recorded by a group back then called The Spiral Staircase. There's been lots of great versions. One really cool swinging jazz version is by Charles Earland. It's great. Great organ on there, great guitar, just a great group, great band performance. Let's take a look at the chord changes for More Today Than Yesterday. Very pretty tune. Has kind of a jazzy bent to it. Has a walking bass throughout, which I think is part of the reason I love the song so much. This is just the basic chord changes. I haven't seen it in too many books. Maybe you have it somewhere in a book. But basically, it's in the key of G. And as you can see, it's G major 7 for 2 measures. Then D11. You know, when I learned it years ago, I used to play A minor 7 going to the D7 at the end of the line. But a recent version that I saw has D11, which is almost the same chord. D11 going to D7. There's a middle section where it goes to C major 7. Okay, so, you know, if you can grab these chords, if you don't have them in a book, More Today Than Yesterday. All right, and let's just walk through the chords real quick. It's a straight 4 strum. So let's try that. Starting with the G major 7. 1, 2, this is the intro. D11, D7, here's the verse. Didn't notice what day it was. I can't sing, otherwise I would sing. Now B minor 7, C major 7, back to the D11, D7, now we hit a repeat, we go back, G major 7, D11, D7, G major 7, D11, D7, last time, G major 7, D11, D7, now B minor 7, C major 7, D11, here comes our second ending, D7, D flat 7, now to the refrain. C major 7, more today, yesterday. E minor 7, A7, back to D11. Okay, so that's the chord changes for the tune. What I love about it is the walking bass, the melody, the band is really swinging on it, you know, and the chords are nice. Nice major 7th E type chords. Let's just look at what's happening with the intro. So basically, I'm trying to approximate it on the guitar, but it's actually horns. It's a horn section. Okay, so that's the intro part with the horns. What's cool about the song is, well, I'll just go to the verse now, and this is kind of a work in progress, so bear with me. Today I want to mainly concentrate on the intro. If we have a little extra time, we can get into the ending phrase, which is kind of grabbable. And then soon on, I'll do a continuation where we'll cover the whole tune. But basically, I wanted to get the intro for today. The verse. That's the vocal melody. So we're going to get into this more next time. But if we just look at the bass line and look at the horn melody that's happening in the intro. Okay, so the bass line. So it's like G major 7, D11, D7, D11, D7. And again, that horn line okay, so let's take that apart. The way we're actually going to play it, we're trying to use open strings where we can just to try to accommodate the multi-part approach. So here we go. We've got the open second and third strings. One, let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we go to E on the fourth string, open G on the third, F sharp and A on those same two strings, open G and B together, up to B and D, back to G and B. Okay? So let me give you a look at the tab for this little intro that we're trying to tackle today. Okay, I was originally breaking it down in standard notation. If this is any use to you, probably not. What I did was the notes toward the bottom of the staff with the stems going down, that's the bass line. And then, of course, the stuff on top is a combination of a little bit of chord along with the vocal melody. But what I then did was I made a little basic tab. I don't know if you can read this too well, but the staff paper has kind of tight lines. But basically, that's the tab for the intro. And I'm going to show it to you now on the guitar. Okay, so we know that we've got to get this bass line. But what we're going to do, as I said, is use open strings as much as we can. So we've got G, same string, open D, B, open A, G, A, B, C, open D. That open D is going to be held for 2 measures, or in other words, 8 quarter notes. We're going to just keep playing that for 2 whole measures. So here we go again. The bass line. G, D, B, A, G, A, B, C, D, 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 D. Now to incorporate that with the horn line, we're going to do the following. Pinky's on the 4th string, 5th fret, playing a G note. And we're also playing open G along with the open B on the 3rd and 2nd strings. Okay, so I'm going to try to show you both hands. Of course, it's using a finger-picking technique. We've got this, open 4th string, B on the 5th string, A, G on the 6th string. Now we've got this. Open A is our bass note, but at the same time, there's this happening. And that is the E on the 2nd string, E on the 2nd fret 4th string, going up to F sharp and A on those same 2 strings. So if you think in terms of the open A is our bass note, which is going to last for a whole beat, in other words, a quarter note. Above that, we've got 2 eighth notes. So here's what I'm trying to say. Open A is the bass note, along with this little melodic thing. Okay, let's try it one more time. This is the G on the 4th string, 5th fret. Open D, B, A, G. This is what we just worked on, the open A along with the little phrase here. Now we've got B on the 5th string along with the open 3rd and 2nd string. Okay, so what you saw what that was. It's B on the 5th string along with the open 3rd and 2nd string. Come up to play B and D on the 3rd and 2nd strings. Now we've got C on the 5th string along with the open third and second string. Then it repeats. Okay, so that's the intro. Give you another look at the tab. I know it's confusing, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep the walking bass going while we're kind of touching on the chord and playing the horn line as well. Okay, so that's our first step. More today than yesterday. One last time, we'll wrap it up. The last phrase, which is kind of a nice tight one, I don't know, I think it's the rhythm of the melody makes it simpler. But the last phrase I'll throw in, and then we're going to pick it up next time. Okay, let me try it one more time. I can't do it. Something like that. But anyway, it's a great tune. You know, we can tackle the rest later, the verse and the middle section. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you watching. Give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have fun.